we really lucked out there. Fewer injuries than I would have expected, and most were minor. I suppose the only conclusion we can draw is that they really were after Elfric all this time.
Perhaps they were instructed to avoid unnecessary casualties.
Is that Elfric guy really a cardinal? Are the secret cardinals really a thing? I thought that was a myth.
Hard to believe. Did you folks in the Ashen Wolves know that?
No, that's news to me. The identity of the Cardinals is top secret, even within the church. He never would have told us something like that. Oh, except maybe Yuri.
He and I talk about a lot of things. But right now, I'd say we have more important topics to discuss than his title. Elfric's been kidnapped. What are we going to do about it?
Even if it is in the name of rescuing him, we simply cannot hand over the chalice to those scoundrels.
Let's just give them the thing and be done with it.
Professor, I came as fast as I could when I heard the report. I had no idea you'd be here.
Is this loud, excitable knight a friend of yours?
Precisely so. I'm Alois, right-hand man to the former captain of the Knights of Seros, Geralt.
Oh my, that means our professor here is the child of a captain.
Now, about Elfric's kidnapping. Since he's an important member of the Church, we must use any means necessary to find him. That said, most of the Holy Knights have been deployed to deal with the Western Church.
Sure, but any knights are better than no knights, yeah?
I liked your attitude, though I'm still embarrassed that we're not in full force. But hey, at least we're quite forceful.
Here, take this letter. We believe it was left by whoever kidnapped the Cardinal. In it, the enemy clearly spells out their plan. They're after a chalice that was hidden beneath Abyss.
A chalice, A chalice? Ah, do you mean the chalice? But no, why would it be there? I've never heard anything about it being stowed away in Abyss.
Then this is gonna come as a shock, pal.
What in the goddess's name? Is that really the chalice from the legends?
The probability of that is unassailably high, yes.
It was guarded by a bunch of giant creepy toys. There was powerful magic protecting it and everything.
If you say so. Wow, that means the story about the chalice being bound was true. Well, what's done is done. Oh, but I guess it's not done just yet. I must report this to Lady Rhea at once.
Cindered shadows. Betrayal.
So that is what transpired. This is indeed the Chalice of Beginnings. It matches the descriptions in the few records of it that remain.
Don't beat around the bush. What's our punishment?
You removed a most sacred treasure. Truly, it is my obligation to mete out punishment for that transgression. However, you also helped the Church locate a valuable artifact. In light of this good deed, I shall forgive the bad one. I do wonder. I am wondering whether your presence had anything to do with the artifact's unbinding, Professor. As per the Church Chronicles, the four apostles secured the chalice with powerful magic. The only way to release the chalice is by using the four crests passed down through their bloodlines. However, given the special power you possess, perhaps you were able to unlock it yourself. There is no knowing at present. For the time being, I will keep the chalice somewhere safe. As for Elfric, I assure you that the knights will find and return him in due time. I consider him to be one of my many children, after all. I will not allow harm to befall him.
Lady Rhea, might I ask a moment of your time? We cannot be expected to give up our endeavor. The enemy stated most clearly that if the knights are involved, our dear Elfric is finished. We owe him so much. If there is any possibility that his life is in danger, the risk is too great to chance.
True. The knights are strong and all, but they're liable to get him killed. We can take care of it, with Chatterbox's help.
Our professor has the strength of 100 knights, or about 1.5 of me. We've got this. How about it, Rhea? We've been through too damned much to get here. Leave the chalice and Elfric to us. You won't regret it.
Lady Rhea, please.
If you join your power with theirs, yes, perhaps there is hope. As you wish, I shall entrust you with the chalice.
Your Grace, the chalice is a legendary treasure. You can't just hand it over to those underground...
That is quite enough. There is no cause to worry, I assure you. There will be no further discussion on the matter. Even if we lost hold of the chalice, it would be impossible for the thieves to make use of it. Though it was created to return a life that was lost, I doubt that anyone alive knows how to accomplish that feat. If someone were to successfully replicate the ritual, it would perhaps be the work of fate.
Hey, boss. Been meaning to ask. How'd you end up down here in Abyss?
What is this? Some sort of interrogation?
Yeah, you've never been big on sharing. I mean, you know all about me, and there's still so much I don't know about you.
Look, I get it. Talking about the past isn't easy. But I'm curious, yeah? So get to it. I've got all day.
Do you now? Well, I guess now's as good a time as any to tell you. I'm here because I killed some people from the church.
That cannot be!
Originally, I attended the academy as Count Rowe's adopted kid. There came a point when the church ordered me to wipe out some members from my old gang. Told me it was part of some important mission.
Who is this old gang you speak of?
They were nothing more than common thieves to someone like you, Constance. Anyway, they're like family to me. So naturally, I protested my orders. Things got pretty heated, and, well, the rest is history.
That's some story, pal. You're damn lucky they didn't execute you.
You're telling me. Elfric stepped in and implored them to spare my life. Told them to consider the circumstances. It's not so different for the rest of you. I'm sure he helped all of us out in different ways.
He did. I was about to be thrown in the monastery's underground jail. People thought I was dangerous, what with my gift and all. It's dark and dingy here, but it sure beats a prison cell. Elfie really saved my neck.
Back to the point. Balthus, what was it you were so curious about? You had ideas regarding why our enemies may be clawing after the chalice, perhaps?
No, nothing like that. But I am hung up on something Rhea said. That binding on the chalice was linked to the 4 apostles, yeah? I know I've got Chevalier's...
Sorry, but mind if I cut in?
What is it? Can't you see we're busy?
I can, but I just remembered something. Something important. Specifically, the names of the apostles. Oban, Chevalier, Noah, and Timotheus. The 4 apostles whose bloodlines were lost to time. I figured the Ashen Wolves might have thoughts about all that.
No use hiding it now, Constance. Let's lay all of our cards on the table. As for me, I've got the major crest of Chevalier. When I enrolled at the academy, the church ordered me to keep that tidbit to myself. So I did.
Mm-hmm. And I've got the major crest of Oban. Never did sort out how it is I have this thing.
As for me, the blood of Saint Noah courses through my veins. This is kept hidden, even from the Empire.
Which probably means mine's from Timotheus. I do have a vague recollection of being told my crest is rare.
So the 4 crests, which were presumed lost, have all been gathered into the same house.
All thanks to our buddy Elfric, it would seem. And now Elfric has been abducted. Why could that be?
If it was the chalice they were after, they could have stolen it from us without the need for anything sly.
Maybe someone had it out for him. Or maybe he messed around with the wrong people.
Or it could just be unrelated entirely. We're trying to untangle this mess by tying more knots into it. I mean, Balthus, you landed here on accident, didn't you? It's not like that's linked to the rest of us. And I could just as easily have never ended up down here, you know? You're jumping at shadows. Anyway, we don't have time for this. Let's get our act together and head to the chapel ruins.
Professor.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Channel. My name's AJ Gills. How y'all doing? We are back with Fire Emblem 3 Houses Cindered Shadows.
What?
You know, we just kind of got a showing of what is my least favorite thing about this DLC. Really, I guess you could say that it's probably my least favorite thing about this game in general. Is just that sometimes it feels like characters are surprised by information that I feel like should have been shared a while ago. If when they met Alois, you know, you'd think it would make sense that the Ashen Wolves would know that Byleth is the son or daughter, depending on which gender you're playing, would be the child of Gerald. Wouldn't that make sense? They know that. Again, it's just like everyone's surprised that Alfric was a cardinal. Yet I could have sworn they said that a long time ago. Like, we knew he was a cardinal.
Huh?
Again, I could be wrong, but I feel like that was mentioned when we first met him. You know, and then the I'm trying to think here. The thing right there about the crests also kind of bugged me. I mean, I can understand. Give me a second.
I've got something to report. Guess that's pretty usual here. Maybe it's not worth reporting. Perhaps I should say nothing to report? Nah, tried it on, doesn't feel right. In any case, about Master Alfric. Bring him back to us, okay? For my part, I'll look after things down here. If our enemy shows up, I'll stay by my post. I mean, I have to eat and stuff, but I'll come right back. Count on it.
Well, but like I was saying, the whole thing about the crests was kind of bugging me, and that's these four. So they knew about the crests, but they didn't know that they were connected to the saints. But why would Balthus be told not? I mean, but Balthus had to have known it was connected to the saints because he was told not to talk about the fact that he has the major crest of Chevalier, similar to the crest of Noah and the crest Nua, whatever the hell the other apostle name was, and the crest of Albin for Yuri. All three of them had to have known that they were descendants of the saints because they have their crests. You know, I mean, it's just like, Yuri's. I have no idea how I have the blasted crest or whatever. Well, I'm more than likely you were born with it. I mean, because frankly, there are very few characters in this game who have a crest that they weren't born with. Edelgard is, I think, the only other character that, because we know Edelgard has two crests because of the experiments run on her. Lysithea also has two crests, but I believe she was born with both of them. I believe that's her backstory. Either way, I'm getting a little too in depth in the lore here, but so they all knew that they had the apostles' crests. Like they knew that they were super important. But nobody drew the connection that's why the seal broke and they were able to obtain the chalice. That was because they had the four crests. Like the game was acting like we wouldn't know this until it came out and told us. Like, I feel the better way to do this is if all four of them were suddenly, it was revealed to them that they had these special crests, that they were the descendants of these people, instead of them already knowing that they were basically the descendants of the apostles. And then but even Rhea would have had to have known, because she knew that Balthus has the crest of Chevalier and Yuri has the crest of Albin. And probably the same thing with Constance's crest. She had to have known. So why'd she think, oh, it was Byleth was why the seal broke? No, it was because all four descendants of the apostles were together. Again, the dialogue doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It's like I said, she should have known. That's why, instead of, unless she's trying to redirect everyone and I don't know anymore. My head hurts.
Here because we could be attacked. But the same danger is there for me on the surface. The only way to leave the danger is to disappear.
Like I said, I know I'm kind of going in circles, but it's like I said, it feels like the characters should already know this stuff, but then they're revealing it to us, the audience. But at the same time, the reveals don't feel right because the reveals, they don't feel natural, if that makes, you know what I mean?
Oh my. Elfric dies, Abyss will go right back to being the garbage dump it was before. Won't matter too much for an old codger like myself, but the kids, it'd be hard to see their hopes for the future crushed.
Because the whole reveal of the characters' crests and everything, I feel that the Ashen Wolves shouldn't have known about it, or Rhea shouldn't have known about it. But if both groups know about it, they were both making speculation as to how they ended up getting the chalice. But I mean, hell, the Ashen Wolves were there, saw the seals. That they had to have matched all the crests. It was pretty obvious.
Maybe you think this is a bad time to talk about what we drink down here, but I'm gonna anyway. See, the problem isn't in the local ingredients. It's what's getting shipped in that's the issue. With the right equipment, we could probably make our own. Cut out the need to import anything. Hell, maybe we could even export some of it. As soon as Elfric's back, I'm gonna see what he thinks of the idea. So, make sure Elfric comes back safe, alright?
Sorry, I know I'm harping on this point. It's just, like I said, it doesn't make sense logically to me.
Why haven't the Knights of Saros done anything? I know you're all doing your best. I just hope it'll be enough. We can't afford to lose him.
Or it doesn't feel like natural storytelling. It just kind of feels like everything's being revealed for the player's benefit, not for the sake of a cohesive story.
Yuri somehow always keeps his cool. He's closer with Elfric than anyone, so he's got the most reason to be upset. I'm sure he's just really good at hiding the same feelings we're all having.
I don't know. Tell me what you think. Do you think I'm making a mountain out of a mountain out of a molehill here, or do I have a point? Does it seem a little weird that the characters are coming to weird they're coming to weird realizations that don't really make sense given that they had to have already known this information.
Lost crests? Elfric's objective?
Or they're avoiding making the obvious connection.
Has only deepened. Please, forgive me. Musing aloud isn't going to get us anywhere. For now, let's finish our preparations. I fear a battle is imminent.
The descendants of the four apostles. Fascinating. To think that their bloodlines carried on in secret. Right under our noses. One was even disguised as imperial nobility. House Nouvelle was thought to be descended from St. Macuel, but that was a fabrication. How did they manage to avoid detection for so many generations?
Those lost crests. They must all have their own relics, don't you think? But before we dig into a new mystery, we better figure out the ones we're already working on. I have a theory, but actually scratch that. No use guessing when our answers await at the chapel ruins.
You know, I mean, I'm also surprised nobody's questioning Elfric here, because it's like they're saying, shockingly, all four members with all four apostle crests happen to show up in the same house at Abyss at the same time. And Elfric had a hand in getting them all here. A little weird, is it not?
To be honest, I'm surprised Lady Rhea was so willing to just hand over the chalice like that.
Yeah, well, she's not a good person.
Doesn't the church consider it important? I know she said they wouldn't be able to use it, but something doesn't feel right.
It's part of why I'm so hesitant to do the church route of the Black Eagles playthrough. It's because I really don't like Lady Rhea. I really don't like her. I mean, I guess I have to give the developers some credit on the design of the character.
I can't believe my wild hypothesis was correct. I may not look it, but I'm shocked. It's like casting a line and thinking you've landed the big one, but then you reel it in and it's Seth. Okay, that was a weird analogy. The point is, I'm very, very shocked.
What I'm trying to remember exactly what I just said. This game did the developers did so well designing Rhea that she kind of has that very thin veneer of, being that pious religious leader, but then right underneath, she's corrupt and really not a good person. Right underneath it, she's a very well designed character. She almost comes across as, again, kind of like the Pope, but underneath she's a cult leader in a weird way. That's the vibe I get from her. And again, maybe if I play the church route, maybe it'll show her in a different light, but that's just always kind of how I've seen Rhea.
All that trouble bringing Lady Rhea a priceless artifact, and not so much as a thank you? We had to release the binding and everything! Well, I mean, it kind of released on its own, but still! Let's wrap this up and head home, so I can get some quality sauna time. Hilda needs a steaming.
Oh, Hilda. I really like Hilda.
Finally, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You don't even know what I was going to say. Nobody likes a faker.
Well, again, it was pretty obvious to everyone other than you guys, apparently.
My head's gonna explode if I keep thinking about all this complicated junk. For now, we just need to focus on rescuing Elfric and sniffing out some answers. I know it's been one crisis after another, but you're still game to help us, yeah? We need you, pal.
Is Elfric an enemy or an ally? He's worked tirelessly to protect Abyss for years and years. Yet, had House Nouvelle not met such a terrible fate, I would never have come to Garrick Mach, and Noah's bloodline would never... Can his kidnapping really be a simple coincidence? Or...
Come on. Come on.
It's all out in the open. Now you know just what I'm capable of. The church would have destroyed me ages ago if it wasn't for a certain someone having my back. My life was spared. It's a debt I intend to pay, no matter the cost.
I feel like Constance is starting to draw some connections here. You can do it, Constance.
Professor? Huh? So it is.
I mean, I also think that the name of this chapter is kind of it has kind of taken away almost all my doubt that I had the wrong prediction.
Away. But you're from the surface too. Maybe only some surface people are the worst. Anyway, good luck.
It's almost like sweeping generalizations generally aren't correct. I know I use generally a lot in that, but still.
Wolves can take on anything. They'll make sure it all turns out okay, won't they?
I really don't have anything else to do because I took care of all my
Hey, friend.
item management, whatever, at the end of the last video, so let's go.
Let's not deny that there's a connection between us. How about you and me have ourselves a little date, huh?
Huh?
It only happens when I'm being a little greedy. When the bell strikes midnight, meet me out front at the Holy Mausoleum. My only condition is that you arrive promptly after midnight, and not a moment before. What say you? It's the most romantic time of the evening, of course. Or is the idea of a date with me not appealing to you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the second one.
Fighting for my affections, you know. Perhaps you won't get all you want out of me. But I'll promise you a fun time regardless.
I mean, I'm serious. I mean, if you're into that, I mean, you're into that. That's cool and all. I'm just not into dudes.
It's settled. I'll see you tomorrow night, friend. Don't stand me up.
Okay. That wasn't cryptic and...
Your Grace, please reconsider.
or anything like that.
The chalice is among the church's greatest treasures. A akin to even the hero's relics.
I am well aware, which is why I have already dealt with the matter. Consider this. The hero's relics are fearsome weapons imbued with great power. On the contrary, the chalice has long lost the power it once possessed. It is little more than a token of history.
If that is so, then why is it still considered such an important artifact?
It was created for a sacred purpose. To use the blood of the four apostles to return the goddess to our world. Their blood.
Your Grace, is something the matter?
I have an urgent mission for you. Investigate the origins of the Ashen Wolves. Start with their enrollment forms for the Academy. Keep an eye out for falsified documents.
Yes, of course. Understood.
Before you begin, summon all Aris at once. I have new orders for the Knights as well.
As you wish, Your Grace.
If I am correct, we haven't a moment to lose. Another tragedy is soon to transpire.
Okay.
That crumbly old chapel somewhere nearby, or what?
I can play a little part here, save perhaps as a bargaining chip for our dear Elfric.
All right, pessimistic Constance is back.
Getting yourself captured instead? That wouldn't be good at all, Constance.
I think we should be more worried about B's appearance. I mean, he's got way more, life experience than the rest of us. And all that life experience makes you look more like a knight than a student, B.
You saying I'm old, pal? Don't forget, you're speaking to the ageless king of grappling.
She's not wrong, Balti. There's a pretty big age gap between you two.
You're friends with Hilda's older brother, right? That explains your maturity. You make Hubert look like a spring chicken.
Can it, will ya? Anyway, I'm wearing a school uniform. No way in hell they'll think...
Yeah, and anyone wearing a school uniform is without a doubt a student.
To be honest, for a good while, I actually did think you might be a knight. Who made your uniforms and set up the Ashen Wolf House, anyhow?
If I might so humbly interject, that would be Elfric.
Again, I thought we knew this information already.
He pulled everything together for us. Sometime after he was appointed as the Guardian of Abyss. Said he wanted to give former students who were expelled from the Academy somewhere to live. Somewhere to belong. Of course, all of this was established long before any of us were in the picture.
So getting you four together was a coincidence?
Perhaps. After hearing all of that, it's not as unbelievable as I'd thought.
All I know is that he helped me, so I'll help him.
I strongly doubt that I shall factor into Elfric's retrieval, but I shall follow your lead.
There it is. We owe Elfric. Maybe your goddess doesn't care about debts, but my fists and I sure do.
Sorry to have roped you into all this, friend.
If it's for my students...
What a pal. The Ashen Wolves really landed an A-plus professor. Not just on paper, but in practice, too. This is great. Has me ready to get to it and start hitting things.
Scared?
How cheeky. Me? Never.
Excuse me.
Oh. Ever since I was a kid, I've lived my life by one rule. That I'd only play my hand if I was guaranteed victory. I've gotten this far by using my cunning in any way necessary. Lying, cheating, even killing when there was no other way. But this next play? Well, the odds don't exactly seem to be in my favor. Not unless you trust me enough to provide me with an ace. Never you mind, friend. Let's just go.
What's going on? I like Yuri. I really do. He's an interesting character. But I don't trust him, if that makes sense.
At last you've arrived. You certainly took your sweet time.
Oh, God, I know we saw this guy in the main story. I can't remember where, though.
My flock, why have you come?
Or did we see him in the main story? I don't know. Everything's jumbled together in my brain right now.
You, of course. You didn't really think we'd just up and abandon you, did you?
If I may be so bold, we have the chalice you seek. Might I humbly request that you return Elfric?
You found the chalice? When I told you of it, I never imagined you'd...
Sure you didn't.
Let's make sure it's not some cheap imitation. Hand it over.
Not until you hand over the hostage. There needs to be some degree of a trusting exchange here.
I can see you don't understand your own predicament. We've no issue killing the lot of you and taking it either way.
You bring it on.
His ears are stuffed with wool or if he's just this stupid.
Can't say I'm surprised. Thugs like this aren't about to show us any gesture of sincerity.
Yuri, stand down. Leave me. Take the chalice and flee. You must. It is irreplaceable. You must not hand it to these brigands.
You know us better than that. We didn't come here without a plan. Do your thing, Happy.
Wait, do what thing?
Seriously? Right now?
Now, Happy.
Fine.
Her sigh. She...
You know, I feel that would be a lot cooler with a different trigger.
Never gets old.
Yeah, glad you like the show. It's not like it's a gift I asked for.
I also kind of wish that was an ability we could use in combat, but I get why that could be a little OP. But so I just kind of wish it was something a little different than a sigh.
Cowards. How entertaining. Balthus, will you do the honors?
Leave it to me, boss. I got... Damn!
Hey, Balthus, quit screwing around. Oh. Wow. Flew off of him. I'll sort it out. At least we got Elfric back in one piece. Now to handle these fools.
Cheap party tricks! Let's make these children scream!
So we have to fight without Balthus? You see, he's gonna get, like, just dropped into the middle of this battle, isn't he? I mean, like, literally, like, he's just gonna, like, fall onto the battlefield at some random time. But I am serious, though. I really wish that the ability to summon monsters or whatever with Happy Sigh, I really wish that was an actual ability in this game. That would be pretty cool. Like I said, OP, but pretty cool. Okay. Oh, there's Balthus. So we got that giant bird over here, some armored knights. Ooh, cool, some mounted units. Haven't seen them in a while. Thief leader with a killer axe. That's a boost to crit, is it not? Yeah, high crit. Okay, doesn't look like there's a lot of mages, which I am entirely okay with. Hey, they've got heroes. Rarely have I seen enemies with those, with that class. And down here with a large bullion and a brave sword. Wheel of the Bamboo will attack twice when initiating combat. As an assassin, figured that'd be his class. Yeah, not a lot of mages here. Ooh, we're kind of surrounded though. That's not good. Trying to think what our best option is, the best way to play this. I actually think it would be to come this way, hole up in this corner, and kind of let them come at us for a little bit. Yeah, I think that might be our best plan for now. And I don't really have much else to do, so let's just fight.
Your reckless actions could have been the death of you. Still, I thank you for saving me.
Don't go thanking me yet. We've still got to get out of here.
There's no time for foolish blunders when our future is at stake.
We must complete the mission the noble gave us. We shall vanquish these infidels post-haste.
Didn't mind brawling a giant bird, but now I'm stuck here. Oh well. Time to show what happens when the awe-inspiring king of grappling goes all out.
Okay, I'm trying to think here. Maybe I'm gonna alter this plan a little bit. What are our victory conditions? Okay, so it's rout the enemy. Cause I almost want to go down there and grab that chest.
I will prevail.
Screw it, let's go down the center.
Battle. I'll give it my all.
Ready and willing.
Yeah, I can bring him up here to deal with the hero. And the problem is I'm gonna end up getting doubled.
Yep.
Oh, cool, I can move him around. What is his... Okay, so he's a monk with a steel... Wow, okay. So he's got a steel sword along with some other goodies. Interesting. Ah, crap. Really? You missed? You missed?
Sure thing. Thanks.
That guy out.
Stay focused.
The sun.
Who, me?
Let me at him. Unleash, pals!
I was a little surprised she dodged a 90.
It's time.
Alright, note to self, charging the center was a terrible plan. Okay, I'm gonna... Not sure what I'm gonna do here. Ah, shit. Give me a second. Okay, I decided to take another crack at this. I'm gonna play a little differently.
The sun.
Who to go after? Not gonna lie, I was hoping for a crit.
Stay focused.
Sure thing.
I will prevail.
Yep.
I'll cut through.
Battle?
Ready and willing.
Who, me?
I'll give it my all.
And pull Ash around like that. Have him chill. There we go. God damn it, I forgot to unequip the goddamn javelin. Come on. Hoping for that extra dodge, but whatever.
Adorable.
Alright, you know what? That actually kind of came out in our favor.
Predictable.
Did I forget to move Balthus? I forgot to move Balthus. Shit. Sorry, Balthus. Finish this one off like that.
You fought well.
Yeah, the problem is those knights are gonna move in.
Doing my part.
We'll assist Dimitri, give him a physic. Him move, or no. Well, you know what? Actually moving Edelgard there is not a bad move. Actually, again, let's equip the right weapon.
Progress.
I sped a weakling to their demise.
Keep Yori there. Keep him damaging. Send up Hilda. She'll take out this guy. Bam.
Hilda! Hilda!
Do a little bit of damage. Who's next?
Let me at it. Unleash, pals.
Don't waste it.
Come on, Hilda. Get the dodge. There you go. Good work. Yeah, wasn't going to hit that guy anyways. Yeah, he's going to have to eat it, as much as I don't like it.
And I didn't even enjoy it.
She's going to take almost no damage from this. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hit him, but that's fine. Again, another one of those. I'm just going to have to eat the attack. It's fine. It doesn't really do that much to me. Oh, and he's immobile. Oh, come on.
Those cats are...
I cannot believe I screwed up like that. Alright, so I can take that guy out pretty easily. Alright, let's take out the assassin first.
That's what you get.
Okay, first problem taken care of. Run her back.
I could use a break.
Pop Hilda into...
Guess I have no choice.
Pop her into somewhere where she's got protection. Take that out.
My presence is clearly not necessary.
There's still so many of them. Happy? You know what to do.
Again? What do you take me for, a size servant?
I'm not gonna complain in all honesty. Holy hell, that's great.
Fire monsters like that in Garrick Mach. Ah, well, perhaps I can take the treasure they found as a parting gift.
Oh, that's actually fantastic that they...
I'd like to take it easy.
Constance will take out the thief. There we go. Dimitri will most likely... There you go. Take that one out.
Is that all?
And have him take the concoction just to boost his health a little bit. I should have used Alfred to heal. I'm a dumbass. Oh wow, his heal really isn't that good. Send Yuri up to try and fight those guys. In the list of every bad idea I've ever had, that might rank up there. And Byleth just pulling off just random amazing crits.
It was a good try.
God, so much of me wants to just run up here and try this. Go on, do it.
Let's dance. Who's next?
Okay. Who's next? Ah, that's right. He can't move. That's not good. Not good, but you know what? Could have been worse.
Over already. I must.
Okay. What to do now?
Sure, pal.
Yeah, charging Balthus in there, probably not my smartest play. Let's have him avoid getting hit with that thing. Drink a concoction. Nah, moving Yuri up to attack like that, no, not a good play.
Who, me?
Worry not.
No, I don't want to move Constance up to attack like that.
Each battle a chance to grow. We must all do.
Okay, I picked the wrong target. $67 with 10% crit. Really hoping the crit would have hit. And there is not a good position to put him. That's depressing. Yeah, I got it. I really need to get her up to full health.
Battle.
Yeah, no matter what, I'm not going to be able to knock this guy out. Might as well just hit him and hold position there. see who I can kind of draw out. And seeing that I've got 20 heals, might as well give Edelgard a little bit of a boost to her HP. The only other thing I can do right now is try and run away. Yuri. Throw him in the bushes over here.
Not so fast!
Oh, that's not good. That did way more damage than last time. And I lost Constance. Fudge. I overextended.
Stay focused.
I will prevail.
Yeah, you know what? I did that, and then I kind of thought about it and changed my mind of how I want to handle this. Okay. I'm still going to make this move. Take him out like that.
That is that.
What is this guy's range right now? Okay. It's not terrible. I can deal with that. Okay, come up here with the steel lance. Hit the archer, do some damage. Then I hold position. Now I bring up Constance. Hit him with magic.
That can't be right.
Hold position.
Battle.
Restore her with physic.
I'll give it my all.
Let's pop Ash right there. Might as well give a little bit of health to Hilda.
You're the best.
And Happy back into the bushes.
Ready and willing.
Claude, yeah, we'll just kind of have you chill out for a second. Who's he going after? Ah, he's going after the bird. That is a fine target. There's a reason why I led with Edelgard right there, because she'll be able to weaken these guys, tank a lot. It's fine. The two sword guys will charge, but they won't be able to do damage. And I drew them out of there. I drew them out of that position, so kind of broke their ranks, so to speak. I like the feather on their helmet.
Not so fast!
do this.
Okay, let's try this again, because now I gotta go a very long way back. Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, give me a second. Alright, well, that was kind of nice. Give me a chance to get up, grab a bottle of water. Basically, I played it almost entirely the same way, except I made one change. You'll see what it was in a second. Yeah, these guys will come down, attack Edelgard again, exactly as I planned. She'll counter. Again, exactly as planned. They'll move up just like the last time. They'll go in. Take out the giant wolves.
Not so fast.
It is decided.
And you'll go after Constance. And sadly that'll hit, but not the end of the world. Basically I just moved Dimitri over. So now the mages won't get the hit. Use a Cyclone. There we go.
Stay focused.
Now I send Byleth this way. We take out the mage. Nice and simple like.
Should I have held back?
There we go. Constance can't move, but I move him up like that. We'll attack with fire twice.
The sun.
Constance now will use fire like that.
Right for defeat.
We've taken out pretty much everyone. There's our enemy right here. Ash, weaken this guy for me. Ah. There we go. Use your Iron Axe. Get a little bit of an extra hit.
Your defeat was inevitable.
Drop that guy. Send Happy up. Hit him with miasma. Pull back.
Who, me?
And let's use Smash. And I couldn't get the crits.
Up to you.
Use Wind Sweep just to guarantee there's no counterattack in the event that missed. Get Yuri the kill.
I'll never.
And we'll use Night Kneeler to take out this thief.
Who's next?
Yeah, we'll leave it like that.
Yep.
Now I send Happy down here. Hit this guy with Banshee.
Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous. Good enough for me.
Pull back a little bit more. Send him up. Do a little bit of damage.
Think this through.
Well, how was that?
She'll take out the thief.
Who, me?
And because God hates me, that won't do any damage. Yeah, again, I have no hit chance against this guy.
You're quite adept.
Yeah, that's the best I can do right now. Okay.
I'm all sweaty.
Up to you.
I could do that. Frankly, the smarter option... I don't know what the smarter option would be, in all honesty. Just gonna try and do that to get some health back, but turns out that's not a possibility. And I can't do anything with him. Might as well just move up, kind of hold position.
Let me at him.
Love to send Balthus in there to start fighting, but it's not the smart play. Yeah, let's go after this guy. It's fine. Keep playing with the bird. That's fine. Good job, Ash. Shit. Yes! Really? Why? Why go after Balthus?
Move carefully.
Yeah, it doesn't really give me a boost to my... Yeah, it doesn't boost my crit. You know, there's no point in trying to do something fancy there.
Battle.
I will prevail.
The sun.
Damn it!
I will prevail.
Who, me?
Yeah, the problem with attacking with Hilda is it won't
The sun.
do anything for me. Yeah, I've got to attack like this and I hope cancer will get me far enough away.
Doubt.
Which it won't. Still too wide open.
Stay focused.
Yeah, I can't get Byleth up. Might as well talk. I don't know what that's going to do for me.
Got involved, please. Just for now. Lend. Up to you.
I like how he makes like a... Kind of looks like he's doing the spirit gun. When he does that attack. I also should have switched to a sword. I mean, really, all I can do is now hope she doesn't get... Constance doesn't get killed. Did I not move Balthus again? God damn it. That's fine. Nope, she's screwed.
The shit.
All right, you know what? I've been going long enough. I got some other stuff I got to do, so we're gonna have to call this one here. Sadly, I'd like to take another crack, but I've already been, like I said, I've got shit I got to do. So thanks for watching, guys. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links, that stuff is down in the description below. Like, comment, you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. Till then, my name's AJ Gels. This is Something Game Channel. I'm out.